In those days, the captain was the chief. He treated the sailors as slaves. My grandfather from the mother's side went to work in that ship at 14 years of age, just a boy. He with two other sailors jumped the boat, almost died in the desert of northern Chile. In northern Chile, the desert is drier than in any other place in the world. They almost died of lack of food and lack of water. He couldn't go any further, and so he asked the other two sailors to go on. And they found a fountain of water, and so they brought water back to my grandfather. He said to the other sailors that they could go on and leave him alone. He would die in the desert. And the sailor said, "We are going to die in the desert ourselves too." Finally decided they were all going to stay together and go on through the desert.
Otto David Ernest Vyhmeister Nicholson was born on December 15, 1912 in Los Angeles, Chile. Otto would be the 9th child out of 11 children born to Carlos Vyhmeister Bayer and Adelheid Nicholson Bayer. Carlos and Adelheid were the descendants of German immigrants who had settled in Chile.
We were 11 in the family, but one passed away with 3 days of age, and another sister passed away when she was 18. So we grew up to 9 children in the family. They had a German school, so I attended the German school all through my grades. And then I went to secondary school, the public school. After that, I went to the Adventist school, called at that time Colegio Adventista de Chile. I thought that I would like to become a minister.
In a river on his family's property in Los Angeles, Chile, Otto would be baptized at the age of 18. At Colegio de Adventista in Chillán, he met the love of his life, Irma Otilia Bachmann Kerr.
Well, she was special. She was very vivacious and very outgoing and very friendly. She liked to have fun. I was quite impressed. In those days, you were not supposed to talk to the girls. The boys were separated. They were not permitted to talk to the girls. And so I wrote a little note and I said that I wanted to start a friendship with her. And she wrote back and she said that she was not interested. She wanted to go to school and not get involved in getting married.
While teaching grades 1 through 6 in Galvarino, Chile, Otto would set out for America to fulfill his dream of becoming a minister. He arrived in New York City on August 26, 1940, and continued on to Riverside, California. He attended La Sierra University. 2 years later, he would move up to Northern California to attend Pacific Union College. While Otto was at PUC, his heart was still in Chile with Irma. He would write to her and again propose to Irma, and this time, she would accept his proposal. Otto would return to Chile to marry his betrothed on April 27, 1947. With Otto working as a farm manager and Irma teaching mathematics in Chillán, the young couple settled into family life, welcoming the arrivals of 3 children, Rose, Edgar, and Helga. The young family would come to America in 1954. While his wife attended school, Otto worked at the campus store in both Glendale and Loma Linda, California. When asked what job he liked the most, Otto replied he enjoyed teaching in Galvarino, Chile, especially watching the first-grade children learn to read and write. However, he also liked meeting all the people at the campus store. The love of people and adventurous nature would take he and his wife all over the world. In all his travels, he enjoyed the beautiful snow-capped mountains and epic scenery of Switzerland the most. Irma continued to achieve, earning degrees and honors from various institutions, while Otto cultivated his green thumb wherever they took up residence. He was thoughtful, generous, and enjoyed the supportive role as a husband for 61 years.
When we got married, I said, we are going to be vegetarians. And she said, in your house you can be a vegetarian, but in my house I'm going to eat meat. And so she had an interesting experience when she went to UCLA. They took her to a hospital. And then she saw a full carcass hanging there and she noticed some gray things there, and she said, "What are those things?" And she said, they said, "Those are little tumors." And she said, What do you do with this meat?" "Oh, we cut out the tumors and serve the meat to the public, to the patients at the hospital." And then she went to a restaurant where they specialized in chickens, and they brought sometime 150 chickens in a cage, and some died on the road. And she said, "And what do you do with those chickens that died?" And they said, "Well, we sell that meat as a second-class meat." And so it came to the point when she said to me at one occasion, I am also going to be a vegetarian like you."
Going through the boxes of Otto's cherished family mementos he had collected over the years, one can glean from the endless gospel tracts he collected and pictures of family and friends that therein existed a man dedicated to God, a loving husband, a proud father, and a friend.
Be faithful to the end, and I want to see each one of you in heaven.